Carl, in this video, this was an excellent golf swing, but we made some adjustments to your grip. We made some adjustments to the amount of lateral shift. You have got to drive your legs to initiate your downswing toward the target more profoundly to get a clean strike. There's no lateral shift in your downswing. So as a consequence of not getting any lateral shift toward the target and hanging back, you can see your head is farther behind the ball than it started. This is giving you thin shots. Most all your shots are thin. So I want you to work on some motion training, rolling the right ankle, driving that right knee toward the target. Hugely important. You're getting, but what will guarantee more shift is a narrower stance. In this video on the left hand side, you're getting some shift toward the target. The video on the right, you're not getting any shift toward the target. So, in review, what are we doing? The major difference in your golf swing now is we are going to make a dramatic lateral movement toward the target as indicated by that line I drew. So you've got your left elbow sort of bending at impact, and the reason is because you swing your arms across your body instead of down the target line. You swing. So the adjustments in your setup you're going to make are you're going to set up with your shoulders closed, you're going to drop your right foot back, and you're going to make more of a dramatic lateral shift toward the target. And this swing here, you didn't get hardly any shift toward the target. And when you swing across the ball, bending that left elbow, you're gonna catch it then. So it's a combination of hanging back, not shifting your lower body toward the target, tilting your upper body back a little bit too much. So your shoulders are tilting. By lifting that left shoulder up, you're tilting back. And so we want to get more lateral leg drive toward the target. And you know, your chipping motion, we talked about feet closer together. Get your knees moving towards the target. Here's a good example of getting your legs shifted toward the target as you hit those chip shots. Here's another example of driving your legs toward the target. So notice the right knee, how he's getting that right knee kicked in toward the target. That's a big deal. So that's what we're working on, Carl. More lateral leg drive. Drop that right foot back a little bit. Close your shoulders at setup, so you're going to rotate the chest so your lead shoulder's pointing at the target, so they're closed up. That's going to help you increase your shoulder turn. And then coming through, we're going to drive those legs toward the target. You'll see here, this is Michelle Wee. She's driving those legs toward the target. Watch her left hip shift toward the target there. Another example of that lateral leg drive there. Shifting toward the target, Carl. So that's what we're working on there. So, in review, Carl, motion training, rolling the right ankle, shifting that weight every night. Work on shifting your weight toward your target. Get that lower body to shift. Another example of some lateral shift. Jason Duffner, you can see here, he's going to really turn back. He's going to drive into it. Both knees are driving hard toward the target. So we've got that left hand grip a little stronger. We put the feet a little closer together. We move the ball back in your stance some, 7-iron through pitching wedge. And we want to get you to shift that body toward the target. Get that upper body to chase. Like you're throwing an uppercut, you're going to turn that chest through, shift that lower body toward the target.